everybody.
Whoa.
What's up?
Hey.
Welcome to WFYM Talk Radio. The podcast is like a radio show.
That everyone loves listening to.
Yeah, the podcast everyone loves to listen to. We're here with our special guest, Jake, the Snake.
Hey.
You might recognize him from Twitch TV.
He's a partner there.
Yep.
That's true.
Dude, have you thought about going to TwitchCon and like flashing your partner pass?
I mean, I've thought about it for sure, but it seems expensive. I've looked at it a little bit, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I make enough jack for this. It's kind of crazy, to be honest.
According to Stefan, there's a partner lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
VIP.
Think about all the titty streamers you could meet.
It must be
Listen,
so crazy
I
in there.
I want to go. If you're asking me if I want to go, the answer is yes. I just don't know if it's possible. Because where would I stay is the other thing.
I think tickets to like the show.
I'd be putting on a show. There's no
There's
doubt
probably a
about that.
show as part of it.
Let's start the show.
The tickets to the festival conference? Yeah, it's a conference.
Is that what it
Anyways.
It's a convention. It's Twitch convention.
is? Yeah, it's true. Convention.
Yeah,
Motherfucker,
Twitch
that's
conference.
It is in the name.
Anyways, it's $200 for your ticket.
Wow.
That's what Young Calc was saying today.
Yeah.
And he didn't know anyone to force to go either. I kind of figured as a partner it'd be like free, and it's just like
Sure.
They just can't do that, though. Think about how many fucking partners there are now.
Yeah, because then, right. 'cause then
Yeah,
everyone would
true.
come. I mean, like, I don't have any problem paying that. It's just like getting to fucking San Diego is insane.
Yeah, and then paying for accommodations as well.
Right. I mean, you know, maybe if there was some sort of like reduced rate or something, I could.
Honestly, if you have a passport, it's cheaper to stay in Mexico than just drive up for TwitchCon.
Shit, what's the drive?
Tijuana to San Diego.
Holy shit, how long is that?
I don't know.
Well, you know what
45
happens
minutes?
in Tijuana, right?
45 minutes?
Horse shows.
Like that.
Woo!
No, fan death.
Oh.
Fan death and StarCraft.
It's just an idea. There's enough Twitch partners right now that live in Mexico temporarily, like Action Man, that are there for fucking gambling. Bro,
Oh my
did you
God,
see
is that
Did you
real?
see the Capuchin Monk haircut having bitch Action Man? All he does now is play Fortnite and gamble in Cancun.
No,
a pretty
but
good
that's
life.
But
so
dude, good
funny,
for him.
dude.
He's 8 years sober from heroin. He's living the fucking dream
I
sober
know.
life.
Yeah. No, I know.
Addicted to gambling, but he's also sponsored by Steak now, so
True,
you're responsible for him.
Hey, listen, Steak's been passing that money out. If you've been getting it,
It's
good
just
for you.
so funny to have like the berries and cream haircut and look like you're 17 years old and you're like 33, like him. And just be, all he does is like we'll go on like the Aiden Ross dates where he's with like a top 5 porn star and they're
Oh
gonna
my
talk to
God.
him and they're like, so what do you do? He's like, well, you know, girl, I'm just in Mexico right now, just fucking living life. It's so fucking funny.
I don't hold anything against those people who take that money from the big gambling companies, but the whole industry is
No.
pretty whack. It is like so crazy how widely
my problem
advertised
with
it
it.
is to like 18-year-olds. They're like
Totally.
at
Yeah.
college for the first time. They just blow all their money on that shit.
Yeah, it's like it's insanely predatory.
Here's what needs to happen. Stake.com needs to make their own fucking streaming service on their site and make money from that too. Get it off Twitch. They're advertising
Sure.
way too much to children right now.
That's actually a
think
really
it's a
good
liability.
idea, Mike.
I know
That's
it
a good
is.
idea.
I'm a fucking genius. They would.
I'm not saying you're not a genius. I'm just saying. Of course,
No,
you
I'm
know.
just agreeing with you that I am.
We should pitch that.
I'm not talking to Steak. Dude, I can't even speak Portuguese or
True.
Dutch. They're in Curacao.
So with Jake coming on, I wanted to ask him a follow up from something from it wasn't last week's podcast, the week before. So Chet, who can't be with us today, he's at KISS conference.
He's going to get his work sauce again. He left it at work again.
Roll the
That's
clip.
light.
Speaking of making food, I have to leave a little bit early here in about 5 minutes because I'm making my fried rice, but I forgot that I left my combination mayo sriracha bottle at work from last time I took my fried rice to work. I don't feel like buying a new bottle, so I gotta
Fried
get
rice?
there before. Yeah, my because I'm a white boy.
Got your ass, dude. Fucking Chet. When we were streaming, maybe you write about it when I put
In the
it
newspaper.
DM, but in the newspaper, it's motherfucking 9:30 at night, and he was already an hour late to stream. He's like, "Hey guys, I gotta leave a little bit early. I gotta go back to work. I'm making this fried rice, and I left my sauce at work."
Hell yeah.
Or like.
Yeah, they were about to close in 20 minutes, so he had to leave right then if he was going to get the sauce that day and come back.
Oh,
and because the
nice.
rice would get too crispy if it was left in the fridge for a second day. So that's why he had to leave the stream.
Okay.
And I thought at first I didn't
following.
hear him. I thought at first he like I don't know, was going to make fried rice and needed like a soy sauce or a teriyaki or something. But no, he just wanted to top it with sriracha mayo.
Yeah, it's not even a component of the fried rice. It's just an accoutrement.
Bro, the next morning, the GeoGuessr stream, somebody that was there the night before was like, the first thing they said, like right when I went live, said, "Dude, sriracha mayo and fried rice isn't even a thing."
I mean,
One of
it
the first
can
chats
be.
of the day, bro.
Yeah, and
Okay, here's my thing. First of all,
I guess
the whole situation made me laugh so hard, like I couldn't even laugh like loud, and I was holding it in too much, and by the end of the stream, I felt like I did an ab workout, and then afterwards, right when we go offline, Chet comes in to the Discord call right after we end stream and raid somebody. He comes in and he turns his camera on. He's just shaking his bottle of sauce.
I wish I screenshotted it because I made a YouTube
did.
video for. Oh, that's good. I should edit it into the screenshot. This is the.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's the screen grab I got of all of us laughing while Chet is talking, and then I edited in a sauce.
Here's my big problem. Chet lives close enough where it would be acceptable for this to happen. If he had this sauce, I don't even care if it's sriracha mayo. If that's what he likes, fine. I wouldn't want to buy a new sauce either. His work is as close as the store, etc., etc. Here's my problem with it.
oh yeah, this is an important part.
He left that sauce in there 15 days ago.
Yeah, that was the sticking point for me. It wasn't that he left it there today when he was at work. He forgot it today. He forgot it the day before. He forgot it for 2 weeks straight.
That is felony level takes these back.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, I don't want to pass too much judgment. You never know what someone's going through. I respect Chet and the way that he operates. So
Hold on.
And
I'm not gonna.
need
I'm
I
not gonna
remind
get-
you about the
yeah.
salami and the sour cream and all of his incidents that he's had with food that's left
No.
in the fridge too long.
All of it aside, too, Jake. Imagine this is already after Chet had worked that day and left for the day. Imagine your coworker coming back hours later and coming into the entrance right while you're like getting ready to close, and you see him beeline to the fridge to grab a sauce. He's like, "All right, have a good night."
One time I delivered DoorDash to someone who ordered McDonald's to Wendy's because they worked at Wendy's, so they put in their address as Wendy's. So I brought the McDonald's to Wendy's, and they were so confused, and they were just roasting this kid. All the employees in the back, and they called him on the phone, and they had him on speakerphone, and
That's so.
he gave me his
that's
real
one of the-
address, and I went over
I wish
there.
Alex could have made a YouTube video out of that. That'd have been the funniest.
It
shit
was
ever.
awesome. It was great.
That's
That
one of the
is so
funniest
funny.
things
And I made
ever,
like
man.
$9.25 or something.
Fuck
That
yeah.
is so funny.
But that wasn't even the fucking chat thing that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Braille thing.
Oh, I know, yeah, but we
What?
had to touch on that.
Yeah, no, that was very funny.
All right,
We
What do
love
you
our
mean the
sweet boy.
Braille thing?
Oh, we'll
So the Braille thing is Chet said he wanted to learn Braille so he could eat pussy better.
There's this old Buddhist text. It's like the Kama Sutra. It's about eating pussy, and it's in Braille. It's only in Braille.
That's so awesome.
No, it's like some theory where he was thinking of the thing where you spell out the alphabet with your tongue.
Yeah,
But
yeah. And he's
Oh,
like,
right,
I
right.
could do Braille instead.
Damn.
But I think it's very rare for Braille to be like you don't write Braille, really. Like it's all done by a machine.
You can't.
And it's
have-
all done at once.
I respect where he's coming from, though. Like I think that his mind was in the right place.
Braille did little holes.
Yeah, he cares about women.
That's right.
Mhm.
He respects them and he cares about
Like
them.
how
That's
Braille
the
is
most
made is
important
like
thing.
a machine piston comes down with 4 or 5 pins on it, and then it slightly punctures a piece of paper, and then the conveyor belt moves. Like that's what he's trying to replicate on a pussy.
I mean, I think that's fine. I think that probably feels good. I mean,
If it works, it works.
If I had to guess, I'd say that's probably good.
Well, hold on a second. Chet was supposed to be in Ohio tomorrow. He might be there already and holding a gun to Jake.
No, he's not. Listen, I'm not saying I'm 100% on his side with that one. I'm just saying he might have a good idea.
No, I think he just fucking messed up and thought. I don't know what he was confusing with. First, I think he was confusing with Morse code.
Morse code? I mean, I guess you would
really
just
think
be
he was.
tapping with
Morse code would make
It'd
more
make way more
sense.
sense.
It would make more sense, yeah.
I guess Morse code, yeah, there would be more variation in it.
Right.
Like sometimes vibrators have like a setting where like the pattern of it is different. It would be like that.
I think he
I don't know.
meant Morse code, but Just doubled
Sure.
down after we started making fun of him for Braille. He's like, well, you know what? Fuck it.
I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, listen, when you're an Ohio guy, you gotta defend your honor. That's one
All
of
I'm
the...
saying is women usually hate when you leave bumps on them after sex. That's it.
Yeah, especially in this day and age, in this
I know.
economy.
I think we should learn Braille though. Oh, you know what I
You're
realized?
hunched over jacking off over the toilet and you come all over your hand. Great. In this economy,
In this economy,
build it.
we're gonna come on our hands in this economy. Yeah, you save on toilet paper, but not on soap.
Coming in the
True.
toilet and then getting afraid of sperm jacking and immediately fishing it out
Sure.
with a
With your hand, like pulling like a dead goldfish out of the fish tank to give it a proper burial.
Do it with a toothbrush, then try to fling it into the sink.
Fuck, that's nasty. With your dad's toothbrush, and then you put it
Then
back.
you realize that goes to the
Ugh.
same source, and you just stop. Then you have to brush it up
Ugh.
again.
Why is my toothbrush so slimy?
Oh.
Oh, Aaron liked that one.
Ugh. No.
Anyway, I realized that Tom was talking about how Vince's wrestling videos in the backyard where he beats up the doll and all that stuff, that it wasn't from the part of Ohio that he was from, but it actually was.
That was in Youngstown? I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
It was Youngstown. Vince is no longer in that part of Ohio, but he said in one of his vlogs that he used to live, I think he might have been, I think he was from Piqua originally, that's where his family was from, and then he moved to be closer to his wife's family, and they didn't get along, so he moved as far away as he could, which was back to Piqua.
Was that his family he camped at their yard, or was that his wife's family, like his in-laws?
He said it was his aunt and uncle.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm still wondering. They did not seem very fond of him.
We gotta make a map.
Oh, okay. I'm in.
I love doing stuff like that, like getting insanely specific about some guy like that. Like I did Chris Chan's family tree in like 2009.
Mike hates maps.
Yeah, they bore me.
Yeah.
They
He
they
hates them.
suck to look at all day.
For anyone that has, because we only watched that camping video on Patreon, I think, but our favorite juggalo, Vinnie Mac, he did a 24-hour camping challenge, but he did it in a tent in his aunt and uncle's backyard.
Sure did.
That's awesome.
And he wasn't allowed to leave the tent, or he couldn't go inside. And so maybe an hour and a half into doing it, he fucking pisses in one of his piss jugs or shits in something. So he had to be in his shitty smelling piss tent
Fuck,
for
man.
the whole 24
It
hours.
was-
How do you not shit beforehand? He had the cheapest plastic camp toilet you can get. Like it probably just
Yeah,
has
that was
a
it.
bag in it.
Bro, without him even seeing that show, he did the fucking Michael Scott thing where he got brought out to the woods, and 30 minutes in, he cut his pants up to make fucking a head wrap.
That's awesome.
That's what you're supposed to do. It's
That
in the
is.
movie.
True.
But yeah, he wouldn't go inside. He filmed maybe 40 minutes out of the whole 24 hours. So if he had gone into his aunt and uncle's house to poop, like a human being and not an animal,
it wasn't like it was being live streamed.
Right.
he could have easily done that. No one was going to call him on it, be like, hey, you didn't film you pissing and shitting. How do we know you really pissed and shit in that tent? No one was going to say that.
Yeah,
He
but
just
now
sat
any
there in
would-be
that tent.
trolls can't say it, so...
That's true.
90 degrees, middle of summer, just roasting in a tent, drinking warm Mountain Dew, or Pepsi. I think it was Pepsi.
He always does make sure to, deflect the trolls. He gets out in front of that type of shit. He's good at it.
Yeah, there are aspects of it he puts a lot of thought into.
Yeah.
His last live stream was crazy. I watched the whole thing, and I watched part of it on stream the other day. And he says that the only way he would be with a woman was if she was a juggalette and she accepted Amber, because Amber is bisexual.
Nice.
And they would have
Ah,
a three-way.
That's pretty tight.
Oh, wow.
that's
and
pretty
sh-
smart of him to open up his
Mhm.
options like that,
Probably
Yeah.
the closest kind of person he'd find to liking that, so.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
He's just trying to live his
I
truth.
mean, thinking about the type of person that would say yes to that deal is probably someone who just needs a place to live.
True.
Yeah.
Someone who can give them $20.
Oh,
so-
boy.
And
I don't
someone
know.
who's just down with the clown.
Vince is going to end up dating somebody that he can definitely leave home alone. He's not going to come home from work and this place is empty.
But he told this awful story about how he was at his Juggalo sister's cookout or something. It was
Oh, no.
an informal gathering of the Juggalos, and his Juggalo sister's daughter Not her juggalo daughter, her real daughter, her biological daughter.
Okay, what's
It's
the Juggalo sister?
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Bob Marley voice. Juggalo sister.
He never explains what it is. I assume it's just like a woman he met who was like a very close friend to him when he like first moved out of his parents' house and he was lost. But her daughter had her own doll, like a baby doll, and then she saw Amber and was like, "Oh my god!" And then there's a picture of Amber holding
my
the baby
God.
doll and like with this like 8-year-old girl.
Oh,
It's on his Instagram. It's really weird. It's the weirdest shit of all time.
That's so bad.
And he was talking about how he was like high and drunk off of Moombas, and with this kid there.
That's so insanely bad.
Anyway, sorry to tell you about Ohio. Like I know you already know about it.
Yeah, I mean,
sure
I'm
don't-
here. You know, I've been here for a while, so yeah. I mean, I know, but it's fine. It is fine. Honestly, I haven't spent that much time in Y-Town. That's more Chet's area of expertise.
Mhm.
That's way east of where I am.
Yeah, that's almost Pennsylvania.
Pretty much. That's what we call it, Pennsylvania, for the most part.
Fucked up.
Well, you know,
True though, a bunch of Penguins fans out there.
it is, and they all like the Steelers, all
Ew.
of them.
Not Chet.
Yeah, not Chet. That's right.
Hey, he's a Broncos guy.
He's one of the honorable ones.
Broncos, Red Wings, and Wolverines. Fucking betraying all of Ohio.
Yeah, he's good at that.
I made up the Broncos thing, but I feel like it could be true.
It might be.
I think he said he doesn't.
Well, he's there
he said he
now.
doesn't care about football.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't have a team. But maybe
I think that's
Oh.
the truth.
Yeah, if you don't care about football, having a team that's not the team where you live is kind of not worth it. Like if I was a Yankees fan, I went around with Yankees stuff, but I didn't really watch baseball.
Tom did the right thing and disavowed the Browns with the Deshaun thing, and then now he's a full Bills fan.
Was that the Mr. Massage? That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if I was in Ohio, if I was a Browns fan, just become a Bengals fan. You know?
I mean, yeah, I definitely was rooting for the Bengals when they were making their run. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, at least you have another team in the state. Cool.
Yeah.
Options.
How did they get 2 teams?
Because we birthed football here.
Cincinnati's dope. Wasn't it Paul Brown's fault, actually?
That's right.
I read a great bio on him when I was like 13. I was like, damn, I want to be a football coach and team owner.
He's a
then
father of football.
Then I forgot when I woke up the next day and just kept playing PlayStation and shit.
Right. I mean, that's why the Hall of Fame's here in Canton. It's like 15 minutes for me.
Well, the Basketball Hall of Fame, that's in Massachusetts. It's the birthplace of basketball. We only have the Celtics.
True.
Hockey Hall
We
of
need to have
Fame's
like
in
the
six.
Springfield Suckers.
True. Although, Alex, look up some minor league baseball teams around you. I bet they have some good names.
Oh, there's
I don't know. I
big
don't know if
sports
I've
news
heard any of
today.
Hear it.
What was it?
I need to get it down exactly. Okay, so the American Hockey League affiliate of the Calgary Flames is playing in Calgary starting next year.
Uh-huh.
They've bounced around. Usually they're in like Syracuse or fucking Utica,
Yeah,
somewhere
random
like that. But
mid-level.
they're still getting more teams. Yeah. Yeah, so the Calgary's farm team is now the Calgary Wranglers.
Nice.
Awesome.
Named him after the jeans.
I like that.
Very cool.
Was it actually after the jeans?
The
I don't
Lethbridge
know.
Levi.
Or was it probably after the same thing as the just the guys who lasso the
Yeah,
cows?
no, it's like a cowboy thing, but
But yeah, it's fun to think it was named after the jeans.
Is that allowed though?
Also,
There's already an NHL team with the name the New York Wranglers.
anyone with the name Levi, even from like the 1700s, they were named after the jeans.
True.
That's actually the other name of the Lethbridge Alberta hockey team, Lethbridge Levi's. Now you have the Calgary Wranglers.
wow.
Yeah,
That's a jeans culture up there.
actually is.
I don't like
What's-
jeans that much.
Cold beer, cold jeans.
oh, that's a hot take.
I prefer slacks
Yeah.
or track pants or
I used to like
Really
jeans
anything
a
other than
That
lot.
jeans.
actually makes sense with your height, though. To be honest.
yeah, I do. I have
Yeah.
to tailor stuff to myself
Definitely.
because I'm such a biological freak.
True.
But I do know how to sew.
That's cool. Great skill.
But do you know how to reap?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You ever seen him play
I would
Fortnite?
love to have a scythe actually.
What was that, Michael?
Nothing. I was gonna say he can use Squarespace to build himself a scythe, a web scythe.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Use promo code Chapo.
that's really crazy.
That is crazy.
I think we should just pretend we have sponsors.
I just did. Yep.
Yeah.
We should really lean into that.
Speaking of
It's
lean, buy some lean from We did all kinds of sponsors. Some guy's Instagram.
I feel safe in my home with Simply Safe. I look at my phone all day at the camera outside my front door and just get seething mad every time I see somebody who's not white because I think they're going to look at my packages. They're going to look at them. They're not going to touch them, but they're going to look at them, and that makes them less valuable. Use promo code CHAPOFYM, simplysafe.com.
Do you hate going to the bank? Oh wait, no, the post office.
Do you hate going to the bank?
Do you hate going to school?
I love going to the bank.
Dude, when I was a fucking teen, I had a really billion-dollar idea, and I forget now why I thought it was so smart at the time, but here it is.
Oh.
No, topless bank.
Pretty good. I like it.
Oh, I think because you're already taking out money there.
Right.
So you would save on the ATM fees, but you're probably more likely to give it to the girls as tips.
Yeah, do they like put it in their G-string?
Making your
Are you
Like you're supposed to give them the money you take out?
You're
wife
tipping
get-
them to just
Yes.
get your own money, though?
Because they're topless.
Yeah, they're providing a service, I guess.
Yeah, you don't go to a fucking topless, a titty bar and not tip, right?
Yeah, but like at the titty bar, you might be in a dance or they're doing a dance or something.
Well, maybe you could do that at this bank as well. It's a topless bank
so
after
they're
all.
dancing.
No,
they're telling.
they're doing the normal things that a bank teller
It's
does.
so sad when desperate single mothers have to resort to working at the bank.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fuck. They're in the strip bank. The spank bank.
Thank you.
You are there with
We've
money.
got a name now.
I mean, that's.
Exactly.
But like, I don't know why I'm tipping there. Like,
Well, you don't
Because
have
they're
to.
topless.
I would just use the app,
I'd
I
use the
think.
ATM out in the. in
yeah,
the
I'd probably use the
on
ATM.
outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd use the ATM.
Like, there's really low fees on my checking account, but it's a bit weird in there.
It kind of smells in there. Like they didn't fire the old ladies first,
Smell
Before switching it
crazy.
over?
Smell crazy in there.
so there's like a 90-year-old woman as one of the tellers, and I use the app.
There's like a guy there's like a loan writer there, his own little like table, like some banks do sometimes. And he's also got his shirt off and just like the tie on, like the collar and the tie. How you doing, man? Hey.
Oh my god.
That's
I don't
sweet.
know. I don't know about this idea anymore. I'm starting to turn the corner on it. Maybe.
I'm out.
No, all the guys that work there have like the fucking dancing bear fucking like head on, and then they're just like ripped and wearing thongs.
Like Chippendale Epic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Perfect. Is that still a thing? Even
it has to be.
I think so.
it has to be, I guess.
Maybe I've like aged out of it, but for a while after I moved away
Jake,
from
that's
my hometown,
Your future career.
I would always see.
Not a Chippendales guy, but an Uber driver outside of that place at 1 a.m. with all those.
Oh,
Yeah, you know. Where you ladies headed?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. You want to come on
I'm
my
writing
stream?
that down. I'm writing that down.
You want to play Fortnite? We need a fourth.
Man, Fortnite's so cool. I was in a lobby earlier, and I'm dressed up as Indiana Jones because I just unlocked the alternate skin for Indiana
Ooh.
Jones.
Right.
And then in front of me, Bruno Mars is wearing the LeBron number 6 on his back and is doing the fucking chicken dance.
That's awesome.
This game's cool.
It is pretty cool that you can do that.
I keep saying just put as much shit as possible in there, but stop making me have to kill Darth Vader, etc. Stop
Dude.
having Star Wars shit in the game. God damn it, please.
Darth Vader's so evil, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's called Darth Vader.
Yeah, and he's OP. He's really hard to kill by yourself when you're trying to do challenges.
Speaking of Alex, I thought of a very 2012 tweet earlier that Jake was around for that. He'll appreciate it. Remember the "What Idiot" tweets? What Idiot called it?
Oh yeah,
How about
This
this
is
one,
a-
Alex?
what, that?
Yeah. Remember Chris Gaines, the emo Garth Brooks character? What
Darth
idiot
Brooks.
called it? Chris
Darth
Gaines instead of Darth Brooks.
yeah.
Huh?
It should have been Darth Brooks because he's dark.
Would've been
Darth
so easy.
dark.
Wait,
That's really hard to
okay,
say.
wait.
Maybe that's why they didn't change it.
Darth
Didn't
Brooks.
that start because of the motorcycles tweet?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that
That was-
wasn't that Nice Mustard that did that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
nice.
if it was
Look
the
at
first one,
memory
but that was
on
the one
me.
that popularized the form
He
for sure.
popularized it. Yes, is.
I love weird Twitter.
Look at the big brain on me. I'm just saying,
Yep.
reaching back into the annals of history,
Annals of time.
the annals of time.
It is fun going back and seeing like what weird Twitter accounts are doing now. My favorite is Bucky Isotope
Oh hell
What are you
yeah!
up to?
because
He's
he
got
is
to be
still just
53 by now.
Yeah, some of those
He is
guys
just
are like AARP
cranking
age.
out the jokes still.
Is he? Wow, good for him.
Yeah, 2 hours ago. Hell yeah, I love KFC. Kurt fucking Cobain.
Oh,
Christ,
nice.
He really didn't stop.
That wouldn't have been funny in 1992.
That's a good one. Congrats.
That sucks.
That's a good. I liked that. I'm a big fan.
I'm glad those guys are still
that
around,
guy-
that they haven't
That
burned
guy
out.
must be 56 or 57 now. That is actually crazy.
Okay,
They're like those
oh,
Japanese
yeah,
soldiers on
literally.
islands who thought the war was still going.
Oh.
Like, he thinks weird Twitter is still going. He thinks it's still 2012.
Hey, well,
I
what's
mean,
the last utility limit?
If he's still getting fucking faves from Mark Hoppus, is it different now?
The coolest thing he'll do is like retweet bangers from like 2017.
Oh hell yeah!
Like me at gym, mind if I work in? Guy standing at the urinal. What?
Is that a self retweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot. We like that. That's good shit.
My dad died chasing waterfalls, you son of a bitch.
Ooh.
That's actual pain. I don't like hearing that.
Do you think he
I
has
love-
kids?
Yeah, he does. I
I'm
know
one
he
of
does. I actually know his first name
Yeah?
and everything. Know that guy.
Shit. We
Yeah.
should dox him real quick.
Yeah.
No.
His real name's Bucky.
Isotope.
Hell yeah. Get him fired from his job or something.
Nah, he's
Get him
fine.
out of here.
He's a nice guy too. He's just a cornball, you know.
Yeah, it's just
No,
funny that it's still
100%.
going on.
Yeah, that is definitely funny.
I love to think about utility limb.
Yeah.
Remember
man.
that whole thing where it was like those tweets about the void and all
Mhm.
that? And then he
Hmm.
made sure to end his account at tweet 666. So he was like
Mhm.
keeping track of the number of tweets he had. And then he was like, I'm just going to leave this as it is as an art project.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And now, like 10 years later, all that shit has aged so
Yeah.
bad. Like, part of it is other people recycling it and making their
Sure,
own tweets
sure.
about like the big pillar of wasp eggs.
Yeah.
But it's like
The Python Gems tweet is still really good, in my opinion.
that's a good
but-
one.
But other than that, this is a little aged. I agree. But that
Yeah,
one is
like,
that one sticks with me. The I can use any type of gem to control any type
I
of
mean,
snake.
there was a few back of his that were like good, but they also were like original back then. So if you're
Right,
looking
right,
at them out of
right.
that scope, they're good. But
Yeah, for
you
sure.
have other accounts like the Mount Inui account that's still fucking going. It's like how? How?
Oh God.
I think it's cool.
Typing in all caps and talking about like the sky bleeds blood. Shut the fuck up. Fuck my cock.
It's so cool, man. That's very arty of you.
I think it's very cool
It's
to
kind of
retweet
an art project.
Snack Pack. That's my favorite retweet.
Tom.
Let's get the.
I had forgotten about
let's get a
Snack
Snack Pack retweet going. Can we get it going?
Tom watched Snack Pack for his first like 20 minutes of the stream last Friday.
He did.
Yeah, videos.
That shit is so crazy.
Bad.
Oh
That's
my
still going on.
God,
Like,
there's
didn't
no
all those guys
shot.
get Me Too'd?
I
Like,
hope
all the-
so.
All the twee poetry online guys, and then all the guys who make acoustic songs where they're like, "I love to hug you in the flowers," and they have like a big grin on their face, and you can just tell that they have bodies in their yard.
Or they have like Snack Pack is probably actually like 41 and not 25 or whatever.
Yeah, I remember those guys from 2011.
Acting like Tommy.
Yeah. No, yeah. He
I was
low-key
18
might be.
then.
Acting like Snack Pack. Acting like Tommy's been going off, man. He's awesome.
I think acting like
Yeah.
Tommy's kind of a fraud though, because do you?
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm not trying to be controversial here, but like,
He's not acting like Tommy. He's acting like someone else.
well, so he was doing. Remember when he was doing GTA, like the role playing or whatever? I had
Yeah.
watched his stream a few times, and he was like telling people off on his own stream about him not playing Fortnite anymore. And he was talking about how he's going a new direction, and he wants to show people that like he has this other creative area that he can branch out into. So he seems kind of like a fraud to me because he went back to Fortnite. He's only been
I mean,
streaming Fortnite.
I don't think
lately.
it's a fraud to say that he's going to try to do something else, then realizes he's not going to ever have that many viewers doing anything else. He's old.
I mean,
he's weird.
You're definitely
Yeah.
right about that. And he sucks.
It's also less of a novelty when he's playing GTA because
For
that's an
sure.
adult game.
yeah.
That's an M-rated game.
I don't like when
for
any
sure.
I don't like when any streamer like disavows a game that's still very pop. If your game's dead, fine. If you're a Daisy
Sure,
streamer,
sure.
fine.
Sure.
Which is also Daisy got revived kind of.
It did. Yeah.
If your current game,
Thanks
you
to
don't need
Deller.
to disavow it. Just stop playing and do something else, then, bitch.
Totally.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's like when people loudly say they're going to leave Twitter
Yeah. Exactly.
or they're going to deactivate.
well,
it's like
he
we
has
just
pink
don't.
hair. He loves attention.
So many of those Fortnite pros are like
Right.
officially done with Fortnite, and they're back in the next Cash Cup.
Well, because like whenever they stream something else, they get
Nothing.
absolute
Of
dog
course.
shit views. It is
Dude,
wild.
even Reet, he'll pull 1K on Fortnite, and then he goes
Yeah.
to Valorant, it's like 108 viewers.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's been playing like grinding fucking Apex, and his peak on Apex is like 200. Bro.
Yeah.
It's like kind of crazy.
God
Yeah,
damn.
it's
Yeah,
crazy,
it's kinda
to
crazy.
go with that. Fewer viewers than subs like the past 2 months.
Yeah, it's wild. But I mean, he also stopped talking to his chat a long time ago. There's a lot of reasons. I'm kind of a keeper of the Reet lore. You know, if you want to know anything, just let me know.
Nah, I don't really
we're,
care.
we're good friends.
He's cool,
We're
though.
good buddies.
Really good player. Also, he's a god at any game he plays. Respect.
Dude, yeah, he's really good.
Same with fucking little Benji Fishy, man.
True.
Benji Fishy quit Fortnite too.
Yep.
Less than a minute after Reet won FNCS, I think for the first time, Jake resubbed and he shouted him out while they're celebrating.
That's true.
That's awesome.
He follows me.
I think if you're a streamer and you quit Fortnite, you should have to switch to DDR.
Dude, that game
That's the only
rips.
game you can switch to.
Did any of you guys ever play the at-home like really thick DDR pad?
No, we had the clothy mat that would slide around.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I
that
had the
one was
shitty one,
hard.
but I
the
did
shit
have a
one.
friend that had the metal
You
one,
had a-
and it was like,
yeah,
oh my
Do you
god.
know what though?
One? Oh my
Because
God.
because I played on that shitty.
Yeah, divorced parents.
Since I-
That's crazy.
Since I played on that shitty one, the shitty like cloth one, I was amazing at the
Yeah.
actual machine. That'd be
Yeah,
able
when
to fucking.
you got your hands on the real one.
Yeah, because on the cloth you have to actually stop.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel
I,
that.
I would literally fucking bruise my feet playing it. First of all, this fucking song, my favorite song on DDR Max 2, my fave, was Exotic Ethnic.
Yeah, dude.
That was my fave.
Hell yeah.
But the name is so funny. It's just like some European guy using 2 words.
Wait, which one was that? Did you say Max?
I think
Was
DDR
that
Max 2 or Max 3, I can't remember.
Max 2? Okay.
I think I had that one.
It was for
yeah,
PS2.
Dude, my friend had the really thick pad, and he would always buy the new one or whatever, and we used to play it all the fucking time. I just don't have really a great memory.
I got pretty
but-
good. I did get pretty good. I wish I lived like all my friends who grew up in the Bay Area play a fuckload DDR because they had good arcades throughout like their childhoods.
Right.
I only got to
right.
play machines when I go to like hotels with arcades or Cedar Point.
Sure. They had one at the movie theater like 15 minutes from my house, so we used to play there on the
That's
like where you could hold the fucking thing behind you or whatever. Yeah, that used to be fucking fun. And then
Yeah,
I'd play a lot of
The bar was
The
important,
shooter
but
game.
again, if you get really good at home on the fast songs without the bar, you're a god when you
Yeah.
go to the like.
you're a god man.
You're a god if there's people standing around, you're doing really fast song and not even touching the bar. You're just like
Yeah, for
looking at
sure.
your watch and shit.
For sure.
Did you ever try to play DDR upstairs while your parents were
Yes,
home?
that's also why
No.
I got banned from playing it until we moved like a year and a half later to where we had a good basement.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like having a drum set. Like you have to have a very specific set of circumstances to make
Right.
that fly.
So I was using the thin like cloth mat on like the cement basement floor and just hitting my fucking the balls of my feet with every step.
Getting shin
Oh,
spots.
damn. You
literally,
should've got a
literally
throw rug
the
or
bottoms
something.
of my feet looked like I had broken feet after one of the days because I was playing for like 6 or 7 hours.
God damn.
Damn.
You guys know how I play shit.
Hey,
No pain, no
Yeah,
gain.
you are a
you
grinder.
go hard.
I said it.
Gotta do
It makes me want to play DDR now,
I
but
find a score in my mind and I gotta hit it. You know.
I'm on the second floor.
Yes.
Who's the competitive DDR player? Don't we all know one?
Yeah, Roger Clark, the man,
Yeah, right, Roger.
Shout out
Exactly.
Roger.
Okay, sorry.
amazing
Yeah.
player.
Yeah,
but I was
he's
gonna
really
say,
good. Yeah.
do you guys remember when you couldn't play DDR? What you would do in school? Flash Revolution. Did you ever play that
my
shit?
God.
That's right.
Oh,
Yes, with the
yeah.
arrows.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
And Stepmania,
Yes,
that came a
dude.
couple
Flash
years later.
Right.
Revolution was so fucking
Oh
fun.
my God, you're so right, dude. I forgot about that.
Maybe I'll get some more rhythm shit. I should play Osu. That'd be a fun game to stream too.
Dude, a lot of people stream that. Like a lot of
Aim Gods play it.
FPS. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Shit's
It
crazy.
completely makes sense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You should play Aim Gods.
That game looked fun.
I think we
The
should
game by
main Rock Band. Getting
Bro.
DMCA'd for the whole stream every
You
time.
laugh, but Clone Hero still has a few people that get millions of views.
No shot. That's.
I mean, that's what it's called now because Guitar Hero doesn't make shit, but Clone
Right,
Hero.
right. Clone,
And they have to
right.
rely on like
Mm.
internet shops for the guitars because all they do is like refurb shit now. Crazy.
What was the game where you played real guitar? It was called like Guitar Smith or some shit.
I don't remember that. Rocksmith.
Rocksmith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Was that
I've
like
seen that.
Is that like legit guitar? Like, does anyone know what that like?
I think it is like, yeah, it's like you can learn how to play through it.
Damn, that's crazy. I might have.
I wish that had been
buy
around
that
when I was
shit.
like 13.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I would have
exactly.
It
loved
makes
that.
sense it exists because I could see some fucking guitar dorks being like, "Fuck Guitar Hero, you don't learn. That's so fucking fake." Ooh. I mean, I remember guys saying that anyway. I played guitar at the time. I'm like,
Right,
chill
yeah,
out. It's
right.
fucking fun. Shut up, dipshit. The game.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's a game.
It's a
Yeah.
toy. They were so offended. They're like Rock Band. Although
Well,
like,
Rock Band, the drums are like
no, I was about to say
the drums are real and the vocals are real.
drummers never bitch about Rock Band because they get to play drums.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah.
that's another thing that's hard to do if you're really can't do that upstairs or downstairs.
Mm.
Yeah.
You just can't do it when
No,
your
you
parents
gotta
are
have
home.
like a garage.
Yeah, garage or a
with,
basement, something with cement.
Even electric drums are loud as shit. That little flapping.
Oh yeah, well, that's the best when parents buy those. It's like a compromise.
Yeah, there's a lot
The
of
kid wants a
stuff.
drum set. Okay, you can get the electric drum set, and then all day it's just like boom, 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 boom.
And they can't even hear like the benefit of the drums. They just hear the annoying slapping part because the
Yeah,
kids
it doesn't
got
even sound
headphones
like
on.
drum. It just sounds like a bunch of shit falling on the floor over and over, like dropping a bunch of bouncy balls on the floor.
So funny.
That is funny.
Or when like, oh man, when parents encourage their kids to do like an instrument, and they end up doing like a brass.
Yeah, like saxophone and shit.
Taking home
If
a,
you're encouraging your kid to do that,
taking
like,
home a sax or a tuba or something.
Yeah, big ass tuba.
those parents are masochistic.
Do you guys have any friends that play like the sousaphone in high school? Bringing that big bitch home.
I had one friend that played the trombone, and I was never really sure why. Like, he doesn't play it now.
Right.
I don't know why he was really. It must have been his parents that were like, "You should play the trombone because we want to
Push
hear
him
it,
towards it.
and it'll be awesome for you to bring on the bus every day. And it takes up 2 seats."
You'll never have to worry about fingering a girl next to
True.
you.
Yeah, I mean, where I went to school, we had a really small band, and it was like not cool to be in the band at the time.
I don't
So,
even know.
I was-
Like, is it really even cool to be in the band at the schools that win like all the band shit every year? Like, is it really?
I mean,
It depends on the school, I guess.
Well, looking back, like in hindsight, it's kind of like, well, the band actually was pretty cool. You know, it is
I
cool to be
appreciate a
able to
good
learn to
band.
play an
Don't get me
instrument.
wrong.
Yeah,
I just
don't
know I had a lot of band friends. I mean, I played WoW, of course I did.
Yeah,
And they were all great dudes, except one
Sure.
that just got recently arrested for being a pedophile. But
Oh, that's
besides
not
that
good.
guy, pretty good
Yeah.
dudes.
I mean, I had a lot of friends in the band. Like, I just wasn't in it myself. I did choir, but I you know,
Ooh.
I did choir for 7 years. I
You
took
did
classical
Glee.
voice in college. Big singer, big. I was really into it.
Damn.
I thought it was
Club
dude.
Jake.
I took all kinds of voice training because I thought I was gonna be on TV, bro.
Jake
Just
Soprano.
never made it.
For what? Like American Idol type
No, I
shit?
wanted to be on ESPN. I wanted to do Sports Center.
Oh.
Yeah,
You should do
but,
it.
yeah, I should.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's stopping
You
you?
should at them on Twitter.
Nothing. It's
Send them your stream.
a decade
Yo,
of drug use, basically.
Jake.
That's it.
When I was 10, I thought I wanted to be on Sports Center too, but it's for like Game 7, 3 points
Right.
left, 2 seconds.
I always thought that commentary was cool, but I wanted to do more like anchoring. Like I thought that, like, you know,
Oh, like be the host.
yeah. I wanted to
Yeah,
do
I know what
like
he
Scott
means.
Van Pelt, Stephen A. Smith type of shit,
Top
like
10.
at that time. Yeah. That's what I wanted to do.
Jake, wanna do highlights
That's what I
and
did
say-
in college.
You want to say woo?
For sure. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's what I did in college. I just
You said
you
woo?
know, didn't want to. Yeah, I said woo. I had catchphrases, bro.
We never
You
had
had to have
that's
your own
awesome.
catchphrase.
We never had cable, but sometimes between Air Force bases, we'd stay at my grandma's for like 3 weeks or 2 a month at a time. And this was like the 90s, I would always wake up in time. I mean, it happened once an hour, but I would make sure I'd see the fucking ESPN top 10 before I
Absolutely,
went about
dude.
my day as a little kid.
Yes, it was my
Had to watch
favorite
that shit.
shit, bro.
Well,
It's a good
Ken Griffey
treat.
Jr. play, little Frank Thomas.
yes,
Ooh.
dude.
Ah,
I would watch this. You know, you'd have to watch the same one over and
Also-
over. I was like, fuck it, I'll watch 3 of them in a row.
Jake, soon when Tom is back in town, we're gonna do a I don't know what night, it'll be random probably, but I'll let you know. We're gonna do a stream where we watch the old slam dunk contest like 0506.
Oh my god,
Oh, that'd be
that's a good
cool.
era.
Yeah, probably have Nate
That's a
on if
great
he's
era.
free. Probably won't be, but It'll be fun.
Well, I'm sure Tom will be prime and ready to betray me, so I'll fully prepare to be betrayed. So
Yeah, he'll tell me not to tell you we're doing it.
yeah, he'll definitely stab me in the back until I bleed. So just saying,
Yeah,
I
like,
mean, it's
but I
fine.
was-
How's he
gonna-
been betraying you lately?
Just normal betrayal, just normal stuff that he's normally betraying me like. I'm just saying. I
I don't know why he doesn't want you to come.
sure
though.
it bans him a lot.
I know. I don't know why he doesn't want me to come either. I need to release, and he just doesn't want me to. It's just very upsetting.
think I've been
But, I don't-
shadow banned.
He's jealous of how much you have.
You know what? You might be right, Alex. You might be right about that.
Yep.
He told me.
He probably did in a private DM. He does DM me privately sometimes and say that he is jealous of
Bit of a
my
PM.
quantity. Yeah,
What a bitch.
but it is what it is. It's fine. I don't want to speak too much more on it. I don't want to throw him under the bus.
He did tell me before he left to go see Nate, if I die on this plane, if this plane gets shot down, I want everybody to know that I have less cum than Jake.
Wow.
That's what I'm glad he finally admitted it.
That's what the band Less Than Jake was named after.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
That's right.
It was named after Tom when he was,
That's absolutely correct.
I don't know, probably 5.
I like to call them fewer than
Yeah, they're-
Jake.
That's right.
Proper.
Less
Well,
leaders.
you would have to know what it's referring to.
I know. Balls.
If it's something that can be separated into finite amounts or if it's a large mass of something.
Speaking of fine
Broke
nights, it's been a fine night tonight with you guys.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love spending time with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Jake, I was just thinking how weird it is. This December, I've known you, Alex, and Felix for 10 years, like just online wise.
Damn.
Oh really?
Damn.
Oh yeah.
That's
damn,
when we all
since
followed each other.
2012, right?
Yep. December 2012.
Oh wow.
We all,
Sheesh.
2 of you followed me on Sandy Hook Day.
Oh my god, really? That's awesome.
Did you have like a banger on Sandy Hook Day or something?
Yeah, it was
He
like,
always had bangers.
I was like,
bro.
yo, this is all real. And everyone just like agreed.
Now you've been vindicated.
Mm-hmm. No one believed me back then.
It just came out today that it was 100% real.
Yeah, Alex
Oh,
Jones
I
I saw it on the news.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
Saw it on Newsmax.
Yeah, he had like a video of it happening for some reason.
God damn, that's funny.
I do
Oh, yeah.
actually remember
I've
that
only,
day. I will
okay.
say I came home from college on the bus, on a mega bus,
Ooh.
and then I was at my parents' house raking leaves, and they weren't there yet. And I was raking leaves, listening to the Get Up Kids. And that's the day Sandy Hook happened,
Get
and I
Up
followed
Kids.
Michael.
Damn.
The Ghetto Kids.
Yep.
And then, lo and behold, one day I would be seeing those very Get Up Kids in Buffalo, New York, with Michael.
Weird.
And all my
Whoa.
friends.
Weird.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's wild.
Um,
That's good lore.
what's dropped what's the hottest news in the Alex Jones case? I've only seen like bits and pieces on Twitter.
Do
Do we have a real update? What
A little
happened?
bit.
nothing's really happened like since the court.
The best
Closed
thing
for
is
the
that
day.
his lawyer handed his phone over with all contents without like challenging it to be private or whatever.
Yeah, by mistake, right?
Sorta.
Right.
I don't know. Like the way I think I don't know.
They
I can't tell if
just-
his lawyer is stupid or just doesn't care or what.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but yeah, the lawyer just sent like a copy of all of his data to the other
Insane.
lawyer and then didn't prevent them from entering it into court. And then they were just like, "So Alex Jones, you said you never texted anyone about Sandy Hook, right?"
He's so flustered.
And then they put it on the screen. They're like, "Well, we pulled up 10,000 of them, and you lied."
I mean,
It was pretty
What?
sick. I'm glad it was filmed.
Dude, he
Yeah.
also, Aaron, something like even one of the lawyers pointed out. He's like, Mr. Jones, what is up with all this coughing? You don't do this on your show. It's an hour straight. You don't do this the entire show. Like every time he'd be asked a question, he starts going. It's so fucking funny. Like
He's like
Danny-
Mikey Miles.
Yeah, man. So
He
weird.
gets nervous. He thinks it's cool to do that.
he's
Covering
such
up
a
his guilt.
dipshit.
That video of Mikey Miles playing basketball that came out this week is so cool.
He's been uploading some bangers recently. There was that one where he looks
Absolutely.
like an ant. He's like 2 pixels on the screen and like just alone. He's always alone. Just this 5'1" white boy, shirtless, playing basketball alone,
No one's gonna
waiting for
challenge
everybody else to go home. Yeah, no one's gonna come and like. They probably think there's something wrong with him, which there is.
that. They're right.
Well,
Yeah.
they're
very,
correct.
very
like, it would
intuitive
be-
New Yorkers.
It would be in poor taste to go and beat him at basketball. And then he had one where the caption was like, when Mikey walks into the kitchen to do the dishes, and it was like him looking at the camera the entire time. He walks in, takes off a hoodie, and then just like tries to look cool and then turns around.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
just showing off his
Did-
abs, his like weird like Holocaust
look cool?
victim abs that he has from weighing 90 pounds.
He does
look really cool.
insanely weird.
And then he put a laughing emoji at the end of it, and people were asking him, "Why is this funny?" And he was just like, "What? Well, girls can show off, but I can't." It's just so bewildering. Like,
Mike, he's gonna start wearing a fucking whale tail thong and be like, what? Oh, so
What,
it's fine for
girls
women,
do it.
huh? Well, when I show my whale tail when I'm at the basketball court, people get mad? What's this?
it's so when he tries to be sexy, it's so crazy. He thinks he's Mark Wahlberg.
Someone clip that.
When he tries to be sexy, it's so crazy.
That's what Alex ever said. When he tries to be sexy, it's so crazy. When he tries to be sexy, it's so crazy.
so
Sorry, Alex.
crazy.
I know what you meant, though.
I can't believe you would put me on the spot like that.
Alex, also, you're the one that clips that, so you can just
That's
fucking
true.
mute me for that entire stretch. It's awesome.
That's true.
You can beat me like I said a long-ass slur.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn, Michael. The fuck?
That's what Hessa does on Seeking Derangements.
It's great. It's a great bit.
When Jacques gets too combative. It is a great bit.
I love on any
Like
gay
when Nate
podcast.
came on and
That's very
Any gay
funny.
I
podcast,
auto-tuned
they
him.
say the F slur. They beef it.
Yeah, they should.
It's for
Because I don't
it's
feel
for-
safe listening to
It's
it.
for ads. Yeah, I don't want to be as a straight man. I don't want to hear that word. I might be wont to say it later if I hear it on a podcast by some gays.
Yeah, like I know I'm not supposed to say it, but like what if I hear it and I think that I'm supposed to?
I'm easily influenced by leftists. So if there's any gays listening to this, please mute your slurs. I mean, not mute them, but beep them. I don't want to censor you. Well, I do, but with a beep, not a mute. Anyway, let's get word from our advertisers.
Can you beep your Fs, please? Beep your Fs if you're LGBT.
You know I'm
Thank you.
uncancelable.
Jake's like,
Cannot
I'm
be
be canceled now
canceled.
from this podcast. I know, dude. You're like me. I started my Twitter with all my followers with my full name and middle initial, and you started yours with name the drugs.
No one cares. Everyone knows I'm a degenerate.
Also, like,
The
I
crucial
have a theory that
herb.
anybody that
That's true.
can stream with a face cam is uncancelable because you can always get on stream and say sorry.
He could, man, when Doctor
That was so
Disrespect
good.
cheated on his wife
Also-
and like apologized in costume.
Stupid
It's
fucking
weird that he was in
mistakes.
costume because cheating on your wife,
It
it
is.
seems like something Dr. Disrespect would do.
Isn't that a 7TV emote where you just type stupid fucking mistakes? And
It's
just
one of the best
from that-
emotes. It's
from
so
that,
good.
from that
dude.
interview. Some going stupid fucking mistakes.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's so. They have a way higher tolerance for what you can put on there. It's awesome.
I gotta install that.
At the same time, they don't, because they had a bunch of really. Well, that's the reason why nobody's using it. I mean, none of our friends are using it at first because they had a bunch of not. I don't even call them racist like creators. It's just Europeans. Like they don't know.
Wait, what?
They put like the Dutch Santa Claus.
No, they were putting like the old like the Zulul, all of the like classic old Twitch emotes that were like pretty racist. Like the one where it was golden
okay.
golden biscuit. What was his name? Total Biscuit. Call him Golden Biscuit.
Total Biscuit.
I was saying Total
Total
Biscuit. They're
Biscuit.
paying him golden brown. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Total
made him like
Biscuit.
a brown
That's
guy
like
in it.
Justin TV era. That's like old shit, dude. Those
Not
shit's
even. They
crazy.
didn't change it that long ago. But yeah.
Really?
7TV had a bunch of those brought back. I think they still do, but like they got rid
No
of.
shot. I didn't know that.
They worked some of that shit out apparently. Anyway, that's not
That's
really.
crazy.
It's fine. Cool now.
It's fine. Listen,
I installed
I
it.
still think it's good.
Geotime's the best emote they have on there. It's great. The little nerd guy pushing his glasses up with all the fucking
Oh yeah.
land. It's so good. Love it.
All right, I added stupid fucking mistakes, man. To
Oh,
our
fucking
channel.
mistakes,
so
man.
good. I can't.
They
dude,
should let you embed Giphies in Twitch chat, full size.
That's what that's for. Well, you don't want full size, believe me. There's way.
No, you want full size.
Also, when 7TV first came out, Jake might have seen it. Some of the fucking emotes that were added were like desktop sized, so below the chat.
Oh yeah. Just
It was
fucking
crazy.
huge.
That's awesome. Posting wallpapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to like disable it and re-enable it a couple of times because
Mhm.
their shit didn't fucking work correctly.
It happens. But hey, shout
Yeah.
out to them. They're letting everybody add as many emotes as they want without
Yeah,
paying.
shit
It's
goes
pretty
hard.
sweet.
Yeah,
And
shit
then the
goes
people,
hard.
here's how they make money. If you do subscribe, you can change your fucking name in chat to look like fucking like metallic and shit, and only other 7TV.
Oh, that's
Other
cool.
7TV people with it downloaded will see it, even if they're not subbed. But if you are a subscriber to 17 even support them, I don't even sub to them, but it's pretty cool. That's how they get around make people pay for slots, right?
Yeah, it looks. They give you 250, right, for free.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You'd be crazy to fill it up, or you can always remove something.
Yeah.
Truly, who the fuck? There's maybe 3 chats on Twitter or Twitch that would even use that many in a month, like different ones. I like that though. Twitch culture rides heavily on chat, and not enough people realize that.
Sure.
When they start streaming.
Sure.
Your
Chat interaction is like
important,
the biggest
dude.
thing.
Yeah, because especially if you're a streamer, somebody who is playing a game like say like a Valorant or a Fortnite, and they're playing with another person, they're not going to be reading chat as much as usual, no matter how many viewers.
Right.
So you need to have those other people that are like making conversation, spamming shit, even if they're just talking shit in like a funny way. It's great.
And that's why people keep coming back, right? Is like
I think so. Yeah.
It's not necessarily because of the streamer, but you got your whole chat of however
exactly.
many people.
It's the easiest way to build
to hang out with.
Community too. Obviously, it'd be strange to not have that. That's why it also feels weird to go to YouTube chat and see like full names and shit are long as fuck.
Sure.
Like,
oh yeah,
Doug Gibbons pottery and poetry. No one gives a fuck, man.
Debbie LaBelle.
Yeah.
Like those people got their place online too, but that's why I think Twitch is kind of unique.
Sure.
Ludwig's even tried to make it better with his little third-party app, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
Twitch is good enough without the third-party stuff. Those are just enhancers. As far as chat goes, they have their problems.
Yeah, I mean, that really is the difference between that website, Twitch and any other website. Like that's like when they tried to do Mixer and like when they've tried to do other shit. Like
it might just be the millennial in me too, though. But I never type YouTube.com in and expect to go watch a live stream.
No, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. But like, it's almost like because people around our age are kind of driving that particular industry. Like this particular type of medium. I think we consume it more than other generations. I mean, Zoomers obviously do too, but
yeah,
they're more of the like video game like
Zoomers are
hardcore
monster
grinder watchers,
consumers of media, man. They like
for sure.
They fucking streamline it. Like this is my studying podcast. This is my walking home from school podcast.
But I mean like the
yeah, and remember everything in an annoying way where they call out the host when they like contrast themselves and shit. It's like, all right, why don't you chill out?
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate that because I think that way too. I don't say it, but I do notice every mistake.
That's cool though.
Yeah, true.
But also, you're a Zoomer.
Right.
So
I mean, basically,
yeah,
late '92.
Oh my god.
we call Alex we call him the fringe.
I'm Gen
Zoomer.
Alpha.
The fringe Zoomer.
I was born in 2020.
Gen Alpha Alex.
I was actually a
Alex,
pandemic baby.
Jake, did you know?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Wow.
I remember it.
Jake, did you know the next generation after Zoomer is Alpha?
That's pretty tight.
Those gonna be the most annoying motherfuckers. Gen
Yes.
Alpha, bitch. Shut up.
That is annoying. We just have to not let them find out that that's what they're called.
They're gonna have old ass Andrew Tate talking to them.
Ugh.
And now we've got our Gen Alpha. They're entering Hustlers University now.
Ugh.
They've graduated.
Is the next one going to have to be beta? Because they're not going to like that. Andrew Tate's not going to like that.
That's what I'm gonna be. The bite of my.
What's the next one? Kappa? Gen Kappa? That's sick.
Dude, Gen Kappa should be us. That's the Twitch
Yeah, it
generation.
should be the
Kappa.
Twitch generation.
Fuck that. I want to be Generation Kappa.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's
Will we be
that was
dead
a
for
silent
that?
Generation Kappa. It's like doing there.
Yeah. Did you guys
No, that would be like
Oh, Generation Resident Sleeper. Sorry,
maybe our grandchildren. I don't know.
Do you guys know about the Golden Kappa?
not mine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that on
Yeah,
stream
so-
the other
Yeah,
night.
actually, like we were.
I was in his Watson he streams Apex stream like
Yeah, I
a
know
month
him.
ago, and somebody did a Kappa and it came up Golden Kappa, and I typed in, I said, oh shit, Golden Kappa, and literally like they had like a 40-minute conversation in there about whether that was a real thing or not. I was like, dude, y'all haven't been on this website long enough. This fucking Golden Kappa's rare as hell. It's like they give it out to like, it's like less than fucking 10 user or 15 or 10 users a day.
You see what they found out though? It's not there's no way to see who has it next, but when that shit got leaked, there's a way to see who gets it the next 3 days at the time.
Oh, really?
So while it's not random, it's predetermined
Oh,
randomly.
really? Interesting.
But everybody has like a day coming
Interesting.
eventually.
That's crazy.
The thing is, How often do you type Kappa? I type it every day to make sure. At least in one chat, I type it. Even if it's my own chat, I type it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's like really incentivizing people using the Kappa.
the
But
golden
listen,
Kappa.
if you go around, that used to be the thing to do though. Like 2017 Twitch, everyone would go. The first thing they do in a chat, even if no one's
Type
talking
Kappa.
or like lying or capping, they would go in and say Kappa.
Yep.
But here's the thing: if you get the golden Kappa, at least the way it used to be, it still works this way. I think if you spam it enough, you go to every channel you possibly can and spam it so people notice it, and you end up with like 60 gifted subs.
Oh, really?
Like 60 channels that day. It's sick.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Which is like, who cares? But it's fun to like.
No,
do.
yeah, that's cool.
You're
right.
stimulating the economy at that
Providing.
point. You're helping pay
Providing is, like,
creators.
You have to be like an active account, active chatting account, and then I don't know when they predetermine it ever, but yeah, during the income leaks, it got leaked that was like a predetermined thing, sort of.
The golden Kappa.
Not that it matters. Like it goes to the most random
No, it's
chatter.
cool though.
I think that's very toxic to encourage people to use the emote that's like accusing a streamer of lying.
True. That's another thing I like actually though. I like the fact that Twitch has those sorts of designated emotes to represent that, even like globally, so that you don't have people spamming like liar, because that's so much more like malicious,
True.
like dick.
Yeah.
And it's way easier to say like, we know you're lying, but also like, we get it. That's cheeky, you know. That's what it's meant to be. But there's also good ones like the KAPP, where it's the half Kappa, or the mini K, which is the really small Kappa. That's my favorite.
That is a good one. I think they've always tried to keep it lighthearted, you know? Like, it's not... Don't want to make it too serious.
Yeah, I appreciate the emote culture and the chat culture. I think it goes a long way. I think it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that sort of thing could benefit the rest of the internet. Reacting
The
with
world
Kappas,
would be better
reacting with Kappas and just kick W's instead of other shit.
if everybody typed Keck W. The world would be a better place.
We should teach boomers about that.
Install better TTV as a third party. Yeah, I think it's like a third party thing or something.
We should campaign on that. Install 7 TV.
Jordan Peterson talked about 7 TV.
I wonder what chat culture is like on Rumble. Because that's where all the people on YouTube who got banned for QAnon and vaccine stuff went.
I would imagine it's a lot like grow your channel Twitter or YouTube, where they just link their own shit all day.
Telegram's pretty good. I'm on
Telegram's
Queen
insane.
Romana's Telegram, and all her replies are like, it's like some of it's like very sad. It's like, oh, they're promising med beds that like the Illuminati's hiding that cure cancer, and like my
Boomers.
mother has cancer. But some of it is like Baby Yoda
North
emojis and just the most like mundane stuff in this crazy
North
chat.
American boomers who have discovered Telegram and have accounts on there are don't underestimate those boomers. They are very dangerous. They only learned about that from somebody who got banned from everywhere else in North America and was like, I'm on Telegram now. Like, that's it.
You're evading something there.
It's the only way you learn about Telegram as a boomer. So you watch out for those fucking grandparents with Telegram apps. They're up to some shit, man.
We should start leftist Telegram.
Nice.
Has anyone
Well,
jumped on
Instagram.
that?
Awesome.
I think that's taken.
Michael, what's the one that Baked Alaska does the rosary streams on?
Oh, that's Nick Fuentes's. No, it's cozy.tv. It's every dipshit you can remember from like 2016 Nazi streaming on there, like Nick Fuentes,
Terrible.
Baked Alaska. But yeah, I'll go in there like once a month to check on that site to see like if it's still up even, Jake. And Baked Alaska does this fucking rosary stream on there every Saturday.
Ugh.
And I went in there one day and there's this guy named Douchebag with a Nazi avatar that was like, no rosary today. And Baked Alaska
Ugh.
responds, starting at 5. And he responds to, let's go, emote.
Oh my god.
God, it's so
Oh,
bleak
that
to
is
think about those
grim.
kids. It's like 16-year-old kids who, up until this point in their life, they hated going to mass.
Yeah.
They hated that they had to do communion. They hated confirmation. They hated all of it. They didn't care. But then they got red-pilled by something. And now they're like telling their parents to fuck off so they can watch a guy who used to work for BuzzFeed, then became an alt-right edgelord, then got banned everywhere, do a rosary. And
The
he's
same
like,
day I
oh, I'm so
screenshotted
pious. now."
the douchebag guy saying that. There was another streamer that had like 50 viewers. And he had some dumb fucking Nazi name too. Long ass name. And he's playing a fucking like, I don't even know what game it would be, like maybe a Plants vs Zombies clone, but just him walking around shooting like blue-haired SJWs with like fucking
What?
Angry Birds type graphics. And
So epic, bro.
Cool. God, that's like 2002 shit. Like kill Bin Laden.
and his voice is like man,
I
no,
love eating the mic.
fuck. So embarrassing.
Well, there's an opening for alt-right ASMR.
Sure.
Nationalist
clip,
ASMR. I'm gonna start that YouTube channel, and I'm reading like a Varg's book.
Dude, Destiny just had Nick Fuentes on his stream yesterday
Ugh.
on
God
YouTube.
damn,
of all
really?
places.
Ugh.
Does he not know Nick Fuentes is gay? Ew! Get him off your stream.
Well,
Hurtable.
on that bombshell.
No room
Yeah.
for that.
Jake, thanks for coming on tonight, man.
Oh yeah, no
yeah,
problem.
plug your
We
shit.
love you.
Plug my shit.
Yeah, stick your finger in there.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Jake the Snake with an A.
Right.
THA.
Love you.
The snake.
DHC.
Give me money on there.
Sub.
I like money. I need it. But
Also,
thanks.
th-
No, it was fun.
Yeah, thank you for paying $50,000 to be our guest today.
Yeah, that's
That
awesome.
was
Yeah,
the
it-
news.
It was a bit steep, but I felt like it was worth it. To be
It's
honest,
exposure.
Exposure's crazy.
You hit
out
that
here,
parlay.
so-